Taibah Podcast Show. Taibah Podcast
Hello everyone, my name is Nava Kaga, a member of the Taibah International School Podcast Club, and today I'm your host for this episode, Teen Talk, facing the pressures of social media. And today here with me I have
Candy Charmaine, year 13.
Biana Erina, year 11.
D'Angelo James, year 13.
Jordan Musinguzi, year 13.
So, guys, do we all have like social media accounts?
Yes, we do.
I mean, why wouldn't you have a social media account?
No, there's people who don't have social media accounts.
How do you live your whole life as a teenager?
No! I wouldn't
No
say
social
so.
media?
Yes, no social media and your life is perfectly
Snap,
fine.
no
Honestly, I
Insta.
think it would be much better without it.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Guys.
Snap.
You are a phone.
Okay guys, how do you use your social media accounts?
TikTok for entertainment.
Yeah.
Too much to kill boredom.
So you just spent hours like doom
Yes.
scrolling,
You guys-
just
Morning to night.
no.
Not in a bad way.
You what?
Not in a bad way.
That is a bad-
How is
way
that a
to
good
doom
way to
scroll?
say that?
You're bored.
No, but you can do like productive things like go outside and ride a bike.
No.
Yeah.
Keep up with your celebrities or something.
Exactly.
No, but like the thing, no, that's the thing. You're watching other people's lives.
Exactly.
And-
That's my entertainment.
No, that's
I do what makes me happy.
Erina, no. Erina, no.
Okay.
Let me tell you, you sat there watching the best parts of other people's lives and you're just like, oh, why isn't my life like that? Why do these things happen in my life? And you're just seeing like the good parts.
Why are you assuming that we're all envious? What if I'm just interested in
No, but you why
That's
you
not
just in other
inspiration.
people's lives?
You get
What if
inspired.
I my
Interesting.
inspiration? What
Yeah.
if I look up
Yeah.
to them? I'm like, I want to be like this. Let me see
Inspiration.
how they do it, and I get there.
Yeah, but obviously
Yeah.
they're not going to show you like the bad parts and all like the struggles and everything. So you're just going to
Yeah,
look at
so
the good parts and thinking, oh, I want to get to the good parts, but you're not going to know how they do it.
Positivity.
yes, can be positivity?
No.
But like speaking of how people post only the good parts of their lives, why do you think they do that?
Sometimes reality can be very
Enemies, we
harsh.
have to block our enemies from seeing the truth because they attack you through seeing your bad side.
They can't know that the weapons are prospering.
Exactly. Great.
That's the best way to put it.
No, but I think that's actually bad. Because like there's so many people who like struggle with no guys, let me tell you.
can't have, you struggle. But what I post is my happy side. If I allow you the enemy to prosper, then what will I gain in life?
No, but I'm saying there's so many people who like struggle with their like mental health and stuff. So they go online and they're seeing all of these amazing stuff about these people's lives, and in their brain they're thinking, why isn't my life like this? Like,
Go to a therapist
No, do you think
and
about
get
how
help.
that impacts like the other like the people viewing it?
I feel like it's so natural for people to only want to post the good things in their lives on socials.
No.
But I also feel like it's dangerous in a way because there's a lot of people who really can't differentiate between what people post on social media and the truth.
Oh my
and
god, like the
realities of
editing
life.
apps and the filters. I am so tired.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
becomes
people
hard.
use the filters to
No.
make themselves feel good.
No,
As the person
You make
watching,
yourself
you're not
feel
supposed to
good.
be affected.
Using
No.
filters almost feels like lying.
Yes, it is.
Okay, but I mean, if I'm happy, then
So the end goal is happiness.
yes, as long as I'm happy.
No.
So both the guy posting and the guy viewing are supposed to be happy.
I think it's really bad. I think it's bad. Yeah, exactly. Because now there's so many people comparing themselves to these people that they see online that they think are like so perfect and like they have zero flaws. And it's because this person has spent 3 hours on face app fixing their face.
Yeah, and especially in people who are growing up like teens, I feel like it can be so demotivating when they see like Kim Kardashian and her skin is flawless and her body is perfect, and then they're like, oh my god, I wish I was like that.
Exactly.
And yet it's a facade because that photo has been edited professionally to make it look a certain way. So it can be weird, especially for people who are still growing.
Yes, and that's
Some people
why.
like to be lied.
No.
Most people don't even know they're being lied to.
I feel like
No, because our
everyone
skin
likes
isn't flawless.
What
That's
if
the
I'm
whole
taking
point of
inspiration? I'm
it.
like, I want to be like that. See me
But
watch
you know,
and
it's
like-
But you're
That's not
picking
realistic.
inspiration from something fake.
Exactly.
it could become a reality.
But you know, sometimes it's important to have like awareness that you don't have to compare yourself to.
Yeah, but how do you
online.
expect people not to compare themselves to people they are seeing 24/7? You know, social media can make you feel like you're friends with a celebrity. Like Kim Kardashian posts her skincare routine and you're
And
like,
you're like, oh my
wow.
god, I want to be like her.
Yeah, she
And you
posts
have,
her
like,
and do the most
and you have
normal
like 15
things
million
every
likes
day.
and you're like, oh my god, I want to be like her and make like posts like this and get like these amount of likes and have so many people saying that they want to be like me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I feel like, and that's not a bad thing, even though like people can be shamed for it, but I feel like it's kind of like a natural thing, especially for people growing up. It's like a whole thing of, oh, I want to be this way and that way, and I want to be acknowledged for it, right? And I feel like that can lead to like so many things, and I've seen it in so many people who want to be like influencers now. Everyone wants to be an influencer now, like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I feel like it becomes challenging to split from reality and social media. Because like I was saying, you can feel like you're very tied to a celebrity, even if they know nothing about you and you know nothing about their actual life. You only know what they want you to know, which is very dangerous when you're making conclusions. You're like, oh, I want to have a life like this person, I want to be like this, I want to do this.
And then you're like, oh, let me start making content and stuff. And then when you don't get like the engagement that you want, you go and you're like, you beat yourself up over it, but you don't understand the fact that these people have spent like years building this fan base and not like they didn't just like sprout to the top. You understand? And like I feel that's one of the problems. You're just posting like the good parts.
And I think that really takes a lot of your time as well.
Yeah, social media can be very time consuming, especially for us who are still in school.
Have you guys ever deleted a post because like you didn't get like the likes that you want?
I have.
Guilty.
Oh,
I have.
This is all. This is all game.
I've had my run-in with social media and the life, and I feel like sometimes you have a certain expectation from what you post. You're like, you kind of set yourself like a target, I'll say, and you say like, oh, this post should get this many likes or should be interacted with in this way or be received in this way. And when that's not reality, it becomes hard to face that. And so you just end up finding yourself...
The celebrities that influenced your target.
Not exactly, but...
Who influenced your target?
It's kind of in your brain. You set a
but
realistic
like sometimes,
expectation.
exactly. I think like sometimes like you look at like other people's content and you're like, oh, I feel like this is something I could do. People who are like not even necessarily celebrities, just people who like make content and you're like, this is something that I could do, and you know you do it, but like with your own twist that makes it like authentically you, like authentically D'Angelo, and then you don't get the
reception that I'm
you don't
hoping.
get the audience that they're able to like, you know, garner, and it's like a whole thing of beating yourself up over it. So, I don't know, but personally I feel like it does more harm than good. I don't know though.
I feel like people be posting for their friends to see. Not everyone though.
No, but there are people who want to post for everyone to see.
Like that's where you get your feedback
like
from.
secret admirer, whatever. That, you know, that kind of concept.
No, but
They want
some
my
people
crush
do it.
to see me, and when you do it, they delete the post.
Oh,
Like audience, like that's my only audience.
Target
was like,
audience.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like if people only wanted, if everyone on social media only wanted their friends to see what they posted, then everyone would have a private account.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
like I have a friend who has an account with only her main account has only people she knows in real life, which I think is like cool. I think it's better than putting your it honestly depends on you as a person, but I feel like for like your mental health and your personal well-being, I feel like that's better.
Yeah.
It's honestly so much better than having all these people that you haven't even talked to in like 5 years, probably won't see again, and they're just observing your life. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, it almost becomes creepy because like, when I was still very active on Instagram, I'm not that active on the app anymore, but when I was still very active, you can have an account with like thousands of followers, and people tend to confuse that relationship. Like when someone is following you, you tend to assume that they're your friend. But let me tell you, someone can be following you and they're praying for your downfall. And they wish the worst for you. And so I feel like it can become confusing, especially for people of our age.
Yeah, and it can put you in like so many like situations you don't even want to be. Because it's like, oh, okay, now this person is essentially like popular and I don't like them, so I'm going to go and tell everyone this and that about them, and then it just becomes like a whole thing. Like you end up being bullied or harassed for something that probably people who are considered normal compared to you do all the time, and they're just not judged for it because they don't have the same following or like fan base as you do. It's kind of just weird.
And you also give people an opportunity to like make fun of you. And
When you put yourself out
just
there.
put yourself out there,
Yeah,
like
especially
you want to form an opinion.
I think that's why you guys
Big
only
bash
post
on
like the good side.
It depends.
No, I think no.
Because you don't want your haters hate.
Yeah, but then again, now imagine someone knows you in real life, right? And they know that, bro, this is not even this person's life.
Yeah.
And they just
They see you out of that gate every day at home. That dusty road.
and you're over there posting up in I don't even know the most pretentious ways, and they're just like, this is not who this person is. And for so many people, actually, I think even like influencers that have been exposed for living fake lifestyles, I feel like that affects you not just because of your fan base, but as a person, because now everyone's looking at you like, oh my god, this liar.
But doesn't the bashing from internet shape you as a person? Like, don't you learn from it?
But that's how you're not ready
It's not
for
always
it.
positive though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like the shaping might not always be positive, and I feel like comments that shape people to be better are usually, even if they're criticism, it's constructive. But sometimes social media is just pure negativity and hate, because people
And-
sit behind their phones but they really have black hearts.
And almost everyone pretending to be woke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone pretending that they know what's better than everyone else, and this and this and that. So it can be confusing, but I feel like social media encourages people to put up this image of themselves, because obviously everyone wants to be best represented on social media. You don't, okay, 90% of people don't wake up and post the first selfie they take on social media, or they don't update everyone on every small, minute detail of their lives, even the boring things. They want people to think they're fun, attractive, interesting. So that's the content that they'll upload, when in reality it's a lie. And everyone, I feel like everyone knows that you're like this on social media, but you can't be like that all the time. But sometimes the lines get blurred and people forget that everyone has a normal life outside of what they want people to see.
Personally, I think social media should just go away.
No.
I disagree.
No, that's what I
I
say.
need to watch TikTok and still be happy.
You don't need
watch
to. You
this
just think
podcast.
that you do. No, you just think that you need to.
Yo, honestly,
Can I ask-
find it hard believing.
What would you miss?
Can I ask you a question? What did you do before TikTok?
Yeah, exactly.
What did I do?
What would you miss so much that you wouldn't be able to live without it? Because you did at one point.
Yeah, but parents' phones were there. So it was
Yeah.
kind of like
But you
I
know,
feel like-
growing up, we
I
weren't
mean, I would
really
play
worried
games
about
outside
social
and
media.
all.
Yeah. You say you can't live without TikTok, but what did you used to do in your life before TikTok was around?
I mean, I would play outside, but my parents' phones were available, so I would do games.
That's not social media.
And the thing about social media is that it's actually, okay, at least for us, it's actually relatively new. So although we've been on platforms for maybe 4 or 5 years, or even shorter, I feel like when people say they can't live without social media, they're very wrong.
Like, I promise you, social media is doing more harm in your life than it's doing good. It really is. You probably won't. No, I promise you guys, no. Because listen, you probably won't see the effects right now, but in the long run, it is doing more harm than good.
Do you care to elaborate? What harm is being done exactly? And I can tell you the good.
How?
I just feel like it's not, you know, I feel like we have so much access to each and everyone's opinion all the time. And that can become so much, especially for someone that's still so young and developing. You see all these things, you see all these ideals, all these new standards that are coming up. Oh my God, she looks like a model. I want to look like her now. Oh my God, did you see that new face sculptor schemes came out with? Oh my God, I need that. And it's like this whole thing of people switching between this and that every single day. And it can affect the way you feel about yourself so much, because one day it's, oh my God, dear cute, like, oh my God, she's so bunny cute, oh my God, your face needs to be lifted and snatched, oh my God, no, you can't listen to Drake. If you listen to Drake, you support pedophiles. It's like so much being consumed when your brain is developing, and I feel like it's just not good. Like, in the long run, it's going to affect you so much, and I feel like there's so much heightened mental health issues in like younger people. You understand?
But I feel like you could also talk about it in the sense that social media can act as a support system for people who have nothing. I'll give you an example. You can look at people on TikTok who are previously had no access to jobs, they are uneducated, now they're making money from their online platforms.
Yeah, but
they're feeding their
how many
families,
of those
they're
people?
supporting
No,
their people.
how many of those people that have been uneducated? First of all, D'Angelo, most of the people that you're talking about live in the Western world. Yeah, it's so
I'll give you
rare.
an example from right here.
Give me
Tell me.
No, but that's so different.
How so?
Because the only reason that he basically went, I don't even know, viral is because people are making fun of his appearance.
That doesn't
not a
matter.
good
He's
thing.
making money.
But that's not a good thing.
He's
That's
making
not
money.
No,
And he exactly, he
yeah, but the
knows that
effects
he's
on that
making
of a
most out of
growing
it.
child is actually so insane.
It really isn't.
It really is,
Let
though.
me tell you, he had no issue with it, and he used it to make money.
I'll give you an example that doesn't base off someone's appearance. any of the Ugandan kids who've been dancing on TikTok and are now making money, they're going to the States to
Those
dance.
kids were not dancing on TikTok originally. They weren't.
There's like 40 different groups now of dancing kids, and they're all huge for just dancing, and they love dancing, and that's their passion, and it's allowing them to build off of that and to make money and to support
Okay, yeah,
their
but that
families
doesn't cancel
and
out what I
communities.
say.
Social media
That's
can be
still
used
that,
to communicate. Now look at your long distance relatives.
But you
If you didn't have social media, you could talk to them.
You could talk to them on the phone. Just go like put in some money on like your phone.
Not social media.
Imagine how
Communication.
Imagine how convenient the process has become now. You just pick up your phone and you send a text.
Yeah.
But
You don't need to send letters,
Right?
letters on pigeons' legs and send it all the
It doesn't have to be a complicated process.
you can text that,
texting and social media, kind of, we had texting before we had social media.
But those are all social media platforms.
No.
Now WhatsApp, Instagram.
Yeah, but no, before that we didn't have. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But literally, guys, I've told you it does more harm.
The thing is that we would make.
it doesn't.
And what should we do
people
about
use
it?
social media to
What
make
should we
money.
do about it? I don't know. Get rid of the apps.
We shouldn't get rid of the apps. We should just regulate our consumption.
Guys make money off social media.
That's
what
their
they don't
primary form of
understand.
income.
Exactly.
Man, that's a skill issue.
It,
Get a job.
it may be a skill issue, but it also may be an issue of limited access to opportunities to education.
No, by the
limited
time
access
you're able
opportunities
to
job.
be
Everyone can
You can't
access
tell me
social
everyone
media.
on social
Yeah,
media
but then
is educated.
I think
Yeah.
the
No,
first,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Okay.
the first best thing that you
What's
could
more
do.
accessible? Social media or going to school? And if you can make your money off social media,
I mean, why
why
not?
say it's bad?
No, because it does have bad sides, and the bads outweigh the goods.
I
The bads are
disagree.
the goods if it's for like developing children.
No, but even adults,
If you're using,
even adults.
if you're using the
adults-
social media for the wrong reasons, then that's the problem.
No, sometimes personal things and things that aren't meant to be for the public eye or public consumption are put out about
Then
people.
they should don't do what's wrong.
Oh, Erina, everyone does wrong. Everyone does
We
wrong.
all do wrong, but I mean, if it's attacking someone, why would you do it?
No, I'm not even talking about attacking someone.
Yeah.
Like having personal photos, personal information, things leaked
Yeah.
about them.
Yeah.
And they're adults, guys.
Not to say that social media has no bad, but like I feel like the good can really, really outweigh the bad.
No.
Social media is a very powerful tool, but it's very dependent on the way that it's used and consumed by
And
people.
then you're also looking at
Just
the,
like
you're only looking
fire.
at the bad side.
Okay, guys.
And
It's a bad master.
you've made your bad side the biggest side.
Okay, guys. Anyways, as I was saying, there's like so much that is done. Like social media is used to harm so many people, not just growing people, but adults as well. And personally, I think that if someone is getting harassed on a platform, then it's just better to not have the platform at all, regardless of the goods and the bads. Sometimes getting famous or popular and making money off of it isn't the best thing.
So you as a person, if you saw someone getting harassed online, what would you do?
Tell them to delete the app.
Why? Why should someone else being
in a
mean?
different country?
Why should someone else being mean cause me to delete TikTok? If someone's bullying me on TikTok, that means I can't enjoy the benefits of
No, but
TikTok
you know
just because they're mean
How
to
you
me.
went there in
Look
the
there.
first place for
Yeah, okay, but like they can make other accounts. I promise you they can make other accounts.
Just distance you. They make you block. What do you lose from blocking?
I never got hate comments.
I
We know. This guy.
No, but what did you do about it?
I did not
He
delete
deleted his
social
social
media. I'll tell you
media.
that. I didn't do that.
He deleted
No,
his social
I didn't do that. I didn't do
He
that.
deleted his socials.
fine.
For like,
Yeah, first of all,
Mental effect?
I'm alive and breathing. I'm very good. I'm alive and breathing.
but he deleted the socials.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. I would tell the person to delete their socials.
But there is. He's saying he did.
Yeah, because you can live without
He didn't
social
delete
media.
them
The choice to
permanently.
delete social media had nothing to do with the hate.
Oh, I promise you it did.
I was just on a hiatus, a small break. Let the viewers know. Sometimes it's important to take a step back and just focus on what's important in the moment. But I feel like if you're telling someone that the way to overcome bullying is to run away from the bully or to run away from the
I'm not saying
the
that.
site, the
Why are you
platform.
allowing yourself to get bullied in a place where you don't have to be
delete
No
bullied?
one is saying you should allow them to get bullied.
Yes.
They shouldn't allow it to be.
Let me tell you, it's like this. You're on the app, right? You're getting bullied on the app. What are you going to do? Remove yourself from the app and then the bullying will stop.
Listen to this. It will
Okay,
stop
the
at the
bullying
feelings.
that you see directly will stop. Yeah.
I
And
get
that's
you.
all that matters.
But it
The
won't
thing that you
make the
can
feelings
block
go
the
away.
comments and you choose not to see them and you just
And
keep
just
posting
keep
and live
moving
your
on
life.
with
Now guys,
Yeah.
People can still make
Never.
videos. They can still make videos about it. So it's like a whole thing. Just go and delete the app. And honestly, if something is disturbing your peace, is the money really worth it?
Can I ask you a question?
It's always been.
Have you ever received a hate comment on social media?
Yeah, I deleted it. No, guys.
Smiling.
No, it's different.
It's the same. I can assure you it's the same.
No, because mine wasn't like a serious hate comment. Because I don't put myself out there on social media. Do you understand? No.
I think this is a portion of the video where they just insert a clip of Nava's social media account so that everyone can see
You
how
understand?
she is.
So now, basically, if there's people who have like a large follower base, like now let me tell you, like I don't even watch Love Island, but somehow I already know about this situation where this girl had screenshots brought up of her saying a slur that she didn't even know was a slur, and because one person said it's bad, everyone says it's bad, and basically this girl she goes on the show Love Island, right? And I never even watched it not even a second in my life, but somehow I know about it. So she goes there, and obviously now people are knowing her because she's putting herself out there, and her socials are like gaining so much attention. And someone just decides, you know what, I'm going to drop a screenshot of her saying a slur she didn't even know was a slur. And there was so many hate comments, she lost so many followers, and then she got kicked off the show. And personally, I think that in situations like that, the best thing you can do is step away. Like, don't even try and say anything because it's going to look like, oh my God, she's not taking responsibility. So that's the situations I'm talking about.
The girl in this scenario has done something wrong. She
didn't
said
know.
Like Natalie
didn't know.
Reynolds. Didn't she take ownership for that thing?
No, exactly, you can.
She didn't run away
But
from
somehow,
it.
there's still going to be people out there who are so woke, and they're just going to
And that will never be social media's problem. It's just even in real life, it will never be social media's problem.
No, but if you're you're going to have haters, but they're not going to be as many as if you're putting yourself out there every single day. Oh, hi guys, I'm here and I'm with D'Angelo.
But you should expect.
I don't know.
When you're going on
Yeah,
the
you
internet.
expect
can't
that.
expect positive outcomes all the
When you
time.
put yourself out to more people, you are under the view of more people. If you want to receive more love, there is more hate that comes with it as well. It's just a balance of life.
No, wrong.
It's never.
But okay. Me personally, I just think
Yeah.
that if you're being bullied on a social media app, get off the app.
I think you should just be
I don't even know why D'Angelo is opposing me as if he doesn't delete his social media the other day.
No, because he saw it coming, he was prepared for it. So,
No,
Oh, D'Angelo. Oh.
He's our influencer.
yeah.
Oh. No one is influenced by D'Angelo. Nobody is being influenced by
That's
D'Angelo.
the truth, but like still, he's still there.
Yeah,
Nevertheless.
it's now back on track. Everything's
You just ignore
You like the content.
ignore the negativity.
It's a
and
bumpy
stick to your
road.
thing.
Yeah.
Get off
Just
the app.
like Aisha said, follow the positivity, close the negativity.
close the
When did she say that?
Where were you?
I was there.
She was scrolling
I
on
was there.
TikTok, I'm sure.
Okay, guys. So let's take a little break, and then we will be back for the next segment of Teen Talk, facing the pressures of social media. Hello guys, so we're back with the second segment of Teen Talk, facing the pressures of social media. So when we left off, D'Angelo was saying that you shouldn't delete social media when you're being bullied, as if he does not delete his account every day. Anyways, okay. So in this segment, we're basically going to be talking about what we think we can do to face the many bad things that social media has. So yeah. And since Erina is so for social media, Erina, if social media disappeared tomorrow, what would you miss the most?
I would miss TikTok the most.
I agree.
Guys,
And for the list, I would say Instagram.
why?
I'm not an Instagram person.
No, okay, why would you miss TikTok?
Oh my, I like TikTok. Like scrolling through short videos. You know, it has short
And
movies
being
at
like
times.
unproductive, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay,
Yeah.
being unproductive, but I mean, it's good for me.
Yeah, you can't be productive 100%.
Okay.
Work with other people.
This is why.
Mixed
Jack
Jonathan, boy.
What?
Like, okay, no, man,
No,
you can't be
the saying.
all the time.
What did you just say?
Work without play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah.
But you know, that's not even play. That's just laze.
No, it's not.
It is. No.
No, I feel like social media is good in the sense that it can allow people to escape from reality.
Yeah, no, that's a bad thing.
No, you can't
If you're in
be
touch with reality, otherwise you're going to be delusional.
not 100% of
You're
the
going to be
time.
so deluded. I promise you.
Sometimes you have to live in your delusion.
You're gonna be like
Watch
D'Angelo.
TikToks and feel like, you know.
feel like you have a sense of control sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's
TikTok
usually where addiction stems from.
You
guys.
can use
I
TikTok
promise
for
you.
good things. Never.
Yeah, but barely.
DIY.
Because the algorithm obviously isn't going to bring you chemical calculations.
TikTok has a STEM,
Yeah,
page.
Yeah, it does. How many times D'Angelo?
I am on that STEM
D'Angelo, you are not on that
guys.
STEM page.
I'm learning quadratics on that page, you know.
The D doesn't do much.
Seeing some engineering on that page, you know.
Right?
Everyone is on the same page.
We're all on the STEM
Something
page.
to learn, and even if you don't
Yeah.
do that subject, doesn't mean I don't learn. I want
You can't be closed up, you know, from
And
the
also
world.
not just
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying being
academic.
closed up from the world. It's just that, like, when you're so involved with it, there's so much like misuse and giving room for like addiction to STEM. Like, I know people who cannot live without their phones.
That's why self-control is very important.
Yeah, but like, no, obviously not.
Self-control.
Obviously, not everyone's going to have that. And even if you do have
You
that,
can learn
sometimes
to have self-control on
no, not on TikTok.
the videos about.
But I had TikTok has this feature where it closes off, like that
Yeah,
sleep
specific time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the time
okay.
limits,
sleep
yeah.
timer.
So you would tell someone who's battling social media addiction to go on social media and ask social media how to battle the addiction.
No,
The timer
I
will
would
come
ask
on
them
and you
to
take
set
it.
time limits on all their apps.
Yeah, but
Because
then like
pushing-
you remove the time limit. Because I do that. I put time limits on my apps, and when the limit is up, I like.
So you're addicted.
your lack of self-control. Lack of self-control means everyone has a lack of
No,
self-control.
I'm not saying that. I put like the time limit, and then like I remove the time limit when like it's up. If I still want to use the app.
Yeah, well, next time better.
But you set the time limit for a reason. Why are you breaking your own rule?
Because sometimes I still want to be on the app.
You know, someone can't quit if they don't want to quit.
Exactly.
Like for you
Yeah.
to get over an addiction, you have to put in conscious effort.
Okay, so how would you tell someone to? How would you advise someone who wants to like quit the social media addiction? Like, what would you tell them to do?
Delete the app for some time.
That's what I said. Oh my
You
god.
said that about harassment. You said that about harassment.
Yes, delete it.
And you're saying permanently.
You said
I'm saying for some time.
forever.
A week is enough.
What did
A week is enough. When you figure out that you can live without Instagram for a week, then
you realize-
reducing
Then you
your
go
time on
back.
it, reducing your time on it doesn't become that hard.
Like, only
Regulation
really
becomes
Kind of,
easier. At least
I'm
in my
really sure it
experience.
kind of honestly does. It kind of does. Because it's kind of like relapsing. Like you're relapsing and you're just saying, okay, you know what, now I'm just going to take like one tiny last hit. Just one tiny one. And then after that, I'll just take in small quantities. Like that is not helping you.
No, but it does.
content.
Because
No, but
you're
it
reducing
doesn't.
your overall
Getting
content.
better, yeah.
Look, if I quit social media for a week, then instantly, everything that I would have done, let's say in a month's time, is lessened by a
You
week.
also track your
No.
productivity levels, you know.
No, that app is not going to tell you how productive you've been, Erin. If you're on
The
your
phone.
phone,
The
no
phone
guys,
shows
if you're
you.
off your phone and you go and you read a book, is it going to tell you that you are productive?
In your mind, you know you are productive.
Oh, guys.
Okay, your brain.
I think minus you being so anti-tech, I think you're born in the wrong generation. But
No, I'm just telling you guys. If you put that phone down, which I personally cannot do, but if you put it down and you go and you read a book, then it's not going to tell you, oh my god, Erina, you are so productive today, you read a book. It's just going to show
But you
like
automatically
activity.
know.
why do you need your phone to tell you that? You know
But that's
what
what these guys are saying. So personally, me, I feel like social media just gives you so much unnecessary pressure and expectations and so many things that you just don't need in your life, especially when you're going to school and you have to think about stuff like finals and what you're going to do afterwards, and you're just stressing
I can get
over.
inspiration from social media, what I would do after my finals.
If I may ask you, how do you think you're balancing your phone or social media addiction with preparing for finals?
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, no, I just don't.
You don't balance.
No, I just don't like if I say that I have this designated time and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read, I'm going to put my phone down unless like I'm opening it to like mark myself if I've done like a past paper and I'm
Don't
looking
you
at the
see
marking
now you
scheme.
know that you're productive.
No,
You don't need the phone to calculate
Erina,
your
no.
productivity.
Erina, no.
How? No, for what?
So, okay, what's one thing that you would tell someone who's facing social media pressure? Since you guys don't like my advice of just deleting the app, what would you tell them?
I tell them to take it one step at a time. I tell them that I know that it can be hard, especially in this generation. We all feel like we have to fit in. Guys are fighting for popularity. Guys are fighting.
D'Angelo's fighting for popularity.
Guys are fighting to be cool and everything like that. But I feel like it's important to understand that mentally we can all be going through something differently. It's important to be kind and to give grace because you never know what someone is going through and what they're dealing with. So, and what comment you make that will make them feel a specific type of way.
So you get to love your own lifestyle and not compare your life to the rest of the celebrities that are online and everyone else around you, because you would never know what their reality is. Yeah.
That's true, but also, man, it's not a good thing to look for cheap popularity, D'Angelo's things. the hype, there's no hype in being known by everyone, and then there's people knowing you, and then there's people knowing you for being made fun of and whatnot.
Yeah.
So you take things slow, like Lee said, and then love yourself and don't look for attention.
Yeah, you value yourself.
Do not look for attention.
Know your worth. Represent yourself well, like focus on your values. Do what represents you as an individual, not what will represent you as cool on social media or whatever. On who? On social media, my bad. Yeah. Just, I mean, don't feed onto every content you see. Like, don't leech. Don't be like, I want that. I want to be that. Learn to appreciate gratitude. Appreciate everything you have.
You can't allow everything to trigger you. I feel like you have to be very intentional and specific about what and who you let affect the way that you behave. I feel like if every single comment that everyone makes take you out of your ways, even whether you're on or off social media, I feel like if you let everything everyone says affect you, then you're going to have a negative outlook on life and it's going to affect you very badly.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't help it.
I know, sometimes it is difficult, that's very true.
Those people don't know
But then
you,
you
they
have
don't
to
stay with you, they don't.
You have to learn how to control yourself.
Yeah, and
Everything
control
is a
your
learning.
reaction.
You have to learn.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Step
it's not
by
worth
step.
it.
And delete the app.
No.
It's not
Like stepping on a ladder.
You can do the app. You can do.
Ask me what to do. I tell you that step on
You
already
can use
on
the
top.
app for many other things.
Yeah,
That's the
I
honest
know.
truth. That's what you're not looking at. The app
You're
can-
encouraging people to quit after one negative experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One
No,
negative
that's not what I'm
experience.
saying.
Which you could
Now you
face
guys
so
are
many
gaslighting me.
handlers.
That's not what I said.
Really are.
What did
I
you say?
said
You
delete
said.
the app if you're being bullied.
So quit.
No, I'm not saying quit. I'm just saying take a step back from the negativity.
That's why I
Find
said
yourself.
you can leave the app for some time and then
for
get
like
back to
you
it. A week, two, a month,
Yeah, what you've
however
done
long
in
feels
that-
natural for you.
What you've done in that time, you can go back to doing it when you have your phone. Because you know, without social media, I was doing this and I was doing that. So you just chill.
And also, I feel like it's important to develop self-control. How much time you spend on your phone. Because like,
Create a balance.
yeah, especially because social media is extremely accessible these days. Like your phone, your laptop, I don't know, your tablet, whatever it may be. So I feel like it's important to have self-control, especially when it comes to technology. Knowing when to say, okay, enough is enough. I've been on this phone for 12 hours today. I've been on this phone for
It's always
8 hours
crazy.
today. I've been on this phone for 6 hours today. That's enough. Let me put this aside and actually focus on doing what I need to do.
Yeah, let's not be like Nava.
Let's not
When
be
you
like
set-
Nava with
when you
her
set your
21
timer,
hour screen time.
Follow
Yeah.
your timer.
Realistic.
Yes,
That
when you
against
set your
deleting.
realistic timer,
Yeah.
follow your timer.
Yes.
Don't be like Nava and
Be
have
disciplined.
time.
Yeah.
Even if it's 1 minute of improvement, it's something.
Exactly.
Small
The small habits count.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
they definitely do.
So, yeah, that's cool. And also delete the app. So, thank you for joining us on this episode of Teen Talk, Facing the Pressures of Social Media. I'm your host, Nava Kaga, and thank you to everyone, all of our guests and panelists. Thank you so much. And yeah.